In today's video, I've put together 6 tips to master wet weather pace on the F1 24 game, which you can use to pull off a Max Verstappen-esque masterclass in your next league race. So let's head straight into it. So my first tip is to always use intermediates. There's some instances in qualifying, if it's really pouring it down, you can use a full wet. But as you can see, for example, in this league race, the whole field went intermediates when it was full wet conditions, simply because if you start on wets and it gets dry, you have to make a pit stop and then you have to gain about 20 seconds or even 30 depending on the track, and you just won't gain that much. And they'll overheat faster as well as soon as the dry line forms. So in the race, just always go for inters. You can't really be on the wrong side. I tried a wet strategy, finished last, so always stay on the intermediates. So for tips number 2 and 3, we're looking at braking. We don't want to brake with 100% input, else we will go straight, as you can see here. And if we run too low brake bias, or the brake bias we run in the dry, as you'll see here, as soon as we turn in, we pretty much lose the car, which is why you want to slightly increase the brake bias by 1 or 2% frontwards. And of course, never brake at 100% input. So let's head to tip 4. Tip 4 is all about the aggressive initial turn in. Now this is something I've spoken about in my 5 tips video I've posted a few weeks back. But basically what we need to do here is just crank on loads of steering into the apex of tight corners. As you can see here, flicking in the steering wheel, letting the front grip up, which gains us loads of lap time as we're able to rotate around the corner a lot easier. Heading on to tip number 5 then, being extra cautious on traction. As you can see here, I've got my throttle input, and you want to be extra cautious, not only because wheel spin will give you a bad exit, but especially on intermediates, you will get a load of wear which you don't want, which will just come back to haunt you later on. So you really want to be careful. Like on the hairpin there, I only went flat in 4th gear instead of 3rd. It's worth saving the tires a bit more and getting a slightly worse exit, but just be on the safe side. So remember to be extra cautious on traction in inters and on the wet if you are on the wet. And then tip number 6 is to cool your tires down. Once a dry line has formed, the inters will eventually start to overheat the full wets as well. So what you want to do is move over off the racing line on straights to cool down your tires, to make sure you don't overheat and gain less tire wear, which then again rewards you, giving you more pace and letting you take your tires longer, which might help if it's a mixed conditions to race. But that was it for this video. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel, as I'm trying to get monetized in the next few months. Until next time, for the next video from me, it's take care and goodbye.